week 4 of explosive testimony in the Sean Diddy Combs sex crimes trial. So far, some of the celebrity name dropping includes Whitney Houston, Mike Myers, Mariah Carey, even rapper 50 Cent. Back on the stand for a third day today is Diddy's former personal assistant, who's accused the hip-hop mogul of sexual assault and also forced labor, a claim crucial for the prosecution's racketeering conspiracy case. Combs has pleaded not guilty to all federal charges, including sex trafficking. News Nation's Marcus Espinosa joins us live outside the federal courthouse in Manhattan with what is happening inside the courtroom right now. Marcus.
Hey, Brooke, good afternoon. Yeah, so the testimony, the cross there by the defense has just wrapped up for Mia. She's using that pseudonym, not identifying herself officially there, but they are now in redirect. So this has been a very big day, third day of her prosecution here. And you mentioned it, you laid it out there, why this is so critical for the prosecution. But the defense still has been very, very aggressive in trying to poke holes in her testimony, showing pictures and social media posts showing her enjoying her years working for Combs. Mia has claimed these posts only detail the highs of the job, not the lows that she has kept under wraps. Still has continued that aggressive line of questioning today. Again, they just wrapped up. He had shown more loving text between Mia and Combs, one where she reached out after Combs' ex, Kim Porter, passed away, another wishing him a happy birthday right before Cassie Ventura's lawsuit was made public, and even one where Mia texted Combs she had a dream R. Kelly was chasing her and Combs rescued her. The judge sustained Steele's questions. They're asking why she would dream of her abuser as her, quote, savior. Mia has chalked up a lot of her seemingly nice text and post to being, quote, brainwashed in an environment that did not bat an eye to those things that Combs did. She said she is just now untangling this web of abuse and internalized shame in therapy. It's the reason she says she has not come forward until just recently. The jury was also shown a video Mia made for Combs' 44th birthday. In it, she thanks Combs for being one of the biggest inspirations in my life, even adding, "I love you, happy birthday," and blowing a kiss. The defense's argument is that Mia is presenting a false persona to the jury, and this video, along with a scrapbook they had the jury thumb through last week, is playing into that argument. Now, Mia revealed Combs would steal her and Cassie's phones and put a tracking device on Cassie's car, but she testified she would keep the mogul's whereabouts a secret from Ventura and felt bad about it. When asked if she ever told Ventura to leave Combs, Mia said, quote, "Not in the way I wish I could have." The prosecution has called out Steele for that aggressive line of questioning. Brooke, they even talked about it briefly. The judge reminding that attorney to keep in mind the way in which these questions are being asked. But the defense today was extremely aggressive and direct in that in questioning Mia there on the stand. And again, they just wrapped up. They are now currently in redirect.
You have to wonder how the jury is processing that cross-examination. Marcus, as we're hearing a lot of this bombshell testimony, we're also hearing a lot of celebrity names being dropped in some of this testimony. Who have we heard so far?
Yeah, you mentioned a few off the top there. You talk about Mike Myers as well as other celebrities there. We've, of course, heard from Kid Cudi, who detailed and testified himself, but plenty of other names are being dropped here, from Jay-Z to Kanye West to Britney Spears. Again, Sean Combs was known for throwing these lavish parties in New York and L.A. and was a mogul in the business world with Sean John Clothing and Ciroc, as well as other brands. So it's no surprise that high-profile names are being brought up here in court. Notably, again, Kid Cudi, who testified that Combs allegedly tried to blow up his car with a Molotov cocktail. He also briefly dated Cassie while she was still with Combs. So you're hearing these big celebrity names. You may hear more celebrity names as this goes on here in this trial over the next several weeks here. We're 4 weeks in. Some say this is expected to last about 8 weeks. So perhaps we're halfway there.
All right, still a long way to go here. Marcus Espinosa in New York. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our News Nation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.